The Golden, originally the Theatre Masque, was built in 1927 by Irwin and Henry Chanin. 3 years later, the theater was acquired by the Shubert brothers. Then, in 1937, impresario John Golden took over the management of the theater.
John Golden produced some 100 plays in his half-century career in the theater. Most of those plays were hits. Most of them were lighthearted and wholesome. So it was all about doing good, family-oriented entertainment.
At a time when land costs on Broadway were at a premium, the Chanin brothers found an affordable way to build the John Golden Theater.
Chanin's largest project was a large piece of land between 44th and 45th Streets on which they built 3 theaters and the Lincoln Hotel, which is now the Milford. So there's the Majestic, which is an enormous theater, the Royale, the smaller theater for musicals, which is now the Jacobs, and the very small Golden Theater, which was for intimate drama. And small theaters were not really economically viable in Broadway, but because they were being subsidized by the larger theater, all 3 of them could be built together.
The Chanins hired prolific theater architect Herbert J. Krapp to design the theater in a modern Spanish style. Both the interior and the facade were beautifully restored in 2012.
It's built out of a beautiful beige yellow brick with terracotta ornament, and the interior is pretty modestly ornamented with twisted columns and other Spanish Renaissance ornamental details. And then it's highlighted by the spectacular chandelier that really adds to the character of the interior.
Through the 30s, 40s, and 50s, the Shuberts presented some notable productions, including Waiting for Godot by Samuel Beckett.
This was a major role for Bert Lahr because Lahr was one of the great clowns of all time. And Beckett was influenced heavily by the work of Charlie Chaplin and Buster Keaton.
The 60s brought Mike Nichols and Elaine May to the Golden. And finally, in the 70s and 80s, a run of important plays, all Pulitzer Prize winners, fulfilled the theater's promise.
You look very nice, I'm sure you are, but you don't have a look. Get one.
In 1995, Masterclass, the Tony Award-winning drama about legendary opera star Maria Callas, opened to rave reviews at the Golden.
Terrence McNally's play is a character study of the great diva Maria Callas. And Zoe Caldwell played this role in its original incarnation. And there's this amazing power that she brings to the stage.
Terrence McNally said to me, I'm a playwright, and one day I will write you a play. And he was a young scholar, and I said, oh, how lovely, and the way you do, how lovely. Hope I'm there to play it. And then one day he rang and he said, would I come to Big Fork, Montana? To do what? He said, it's Maria Callas giving a master class. I said, but Terrence, I don't sing. He said, that's all right. I said, I don't know Maria Callas. He said, you will, you will.
In 2003, a musical with puppets came to the Golden.
I think Avenue Q is one of the most human shows out there because we have the masks of the puppets to talk about the truth.
It sucks to be me. No, it sucks to be me. It sucks to be me.
And every time I'm in a slightly sour mood, I just have to go in the back and watch Avenue Q and laugh about the human condition.
Welcome to Avenue Q.
Humanity of a different sort came to the Golden in 2011 with the critically acclaimed revival of the iconic AIDS drama, The Normal Heart.
The Golden was the perfect space for The Normal Heart. It was the right size, people felt connected to the actors on stage, and because of its simplicity, it allowed the play and the story to really encompass the entire space. And the experience people had was amazing.
The theater is dangerous, and that's what I think we love about it. It's dangerous because all our senses must be awake and alive to making contact with that particular human being.
In the end, The great plays of the Golden represent a perfect marriage of theater, play, actor, and audience.